Miami Dolphins running back Jay Ajayi high steps after scoring on a short run in the third quarter against the Pittsburgh Steelers last season. Alan Eystone, the Palm Beach Post. The Miami Dolphins felt they were better off without Jay Ajayi. Make no mistake, Coach Adam Gase had warned that he was going to play the players he felt knew what to do, whether the fans liked it or not. Gase had warned that he was going to find the players to do what he wanted, how he wanted, or he would play somebody else. It was embarrassing to Gase, the offensive play caller, the offensive guru, to be at the head of the worst defense in the NFL. And something had to change. Ajayi wasn't producing the way he was in 2016, when he earned Pro Bowl status. Miami's offensive line was not producing to the level it is capable, but Ajayi was at times frustrating Gase, too. Gase publicly said that Ajayi needed to stop going for the home run and start taking the 3 or 4 yard gains that were available on tape. Gase also said after the latest 400 debacle that some of the team's best players weren't studying hard enough, that they weren't taking their work home. Part of the reason Ajayi slipped to the 5th round in his NFL draft class were questions about maturity at Boise State. One has to wonder how the sudden star status Ajayi attained impacted his approach. There was a fashion line unveiled in London. There was a line of candy. There were appearances. But was Ajayi as hungry as he was before he made that Pro Bowl? Was Ajayi, and this could be construed as independent of how many commercials he were ever to shoot, preparing as well as Gase would have liked? It appeared Ajayi was still running hard. But was Gase ever truly convinced that Ajayi was the long-term solution at running back for the Dolphins? Ajayi's knee was feeling better recently, but it was a problem early in the season. Ajayi, whose knees were flagged as a potential issue after he left college, was missing at least one extra practice per week. And Miami coaches wondered if that, too, was affecting his sharpness. Dolphins coach wondered if he'd be a more consistent pass catcher with more reps. It seems clear the Dolphins had concluded that a long-term contract was not in Ajayi's future. Then there is the issue of culture and persona. Ajayi could at times come off as pouty. If he didn't get the ball enough, he wasn't happy. The Dolphins spoke with him about how negative body language would impact the team. If there appeared to be fingers pointed in his direction, he wasn't happy. Gase's structure is built entirely on culture. Embrace your role. Take your job seriously. Be happy for your teammates if they do well and the team wins, even if you don't touch the ball as many times as you would like. It is clear Miami made what they feel is more than a football decision here. Recall that Gase did not dress Ajayi prior to last season, but also did not bring him on a trip to Seattle. This was because Ajayi reacted very negatively in a meeting with Gase. It had to take Gase back how Ajayi reacted. Yes, he would want Ajayi to be upset. But Ajayi did not help himself that day, nor the way he was said to be carrying himself that week. Nor did Ajayi help himself with his yards per carry average down from 4.9 yards to 3.4 yards this season. Ajayi needed to take on some of the responsibility for that. Ironically, one must wonder how much Gase trusts the running backs who were behind Ajayi. Damian Williams does not yet appear to be spark plug he was last season, and does not appear to consistently pick up blocking assignments. Kenyon Drake, while possessing a dynamic skill set, had not been given the chance because, as Gase says, Drake needs to embrace his role and do the right things, which presumably includes knowing his assignments and playing within the scheme of the offense. Miami is 43 and certainly could be 53 at the end of the weekend, with beatable Oakland coming to town. The last time Miami's offense was on the skids, Gase cut 2 reserve offensive linemen. This feels different. Enormous message sent, from a coach who has enormous job security. Gase dumped a Pro Bowl running back, and the in-house discussions about it probably didn't last too long. This is Gase saying he does not believe Ajayi possesses the approach, if not the skill set, to be the best long-term answer as Miami's engine. Ajayi set the tone and changed the course of Miami's 2016 playoff season. He deserves credit for exceeding expectations and bringing passion, power and relentlessness to the field in a stunning breakout season. But the Dolphins are last in the NFL in yards per play, 31st in rushing yards per game and 31st in rushing yards per attempt. Gase figures it can't get worse. Gase figures Miami's offense needs an overhaul, not just a tune-up. Gase concluded Miami is better off without Ajayi. Related: Miami Dolphins ship Jay Ajayi to Eagles for 4th round pick. Miami Dolphins schedule. Just how brutal is the road ahead? The tape don't lie. Miami Dolphins at Baltimore Ravens. A review. Have you visited the Daily Dolphin Facebook page? It's really good.